This is Otodo Gbame, the fishing community that has been the theatre of so many controversies lately. Images from this community have supported alleged government high-handedness in dislodging thousands of these people. But an unvoiced argument against the people here in Otodo Gbame is that they are predominantly settlers from the neighboring Benin Republic and that the community continues to harbor criminals. On the settler claim, they say that is mischievous, arguing that they are from Badagry.
Otodo Gbame has the settlers called the Eagles, who mainly originated from Benin Republic.
Otodo Gbame residents, they are predominant Nigerians. They migrated from Badagry.
Otodo Gbame community was a fishing outpost. It was a temporary outpost for fishermen who came in from Badagry, from Cotonou, and from Lomé.
To understand the current problem in Otodo Gbame, we need to roll back to last October when the government announced that it would demolish shanties around creeks and waterways. It gave occupiers a week's ultimatum. In Otodo Gbame, like other Lagos waterfront communities, the people went to court. On the 7th of November, the Lagos State High Court issued an interim injunction restraining government from pulling down the shanties. But something interesting happened 2 days later in Otodo Gbame. The community made it into headlines after an alleged communal clash between the predominantly Egun people and their Yoruba neighbors broke out. For the people of Otodo Gbame, the signs were clear. They say the clash was planned to take over their lands.
One boy from a Leguchi family, we are calling him Wasiu. When Wasiu come now, begin tell all people that make them come out their house. They won't sell the land. Then I tell them, say nothing like that. Who sell him? When he come back again now, he bring a policeman, toss. Say make them gone. They destroy our house. He begin burn the house.
One group, the Egun side, were challenging the Yoruba side as to, we're the ones entitled to collect tolls. And of course, another fight over a lady. And one of the group was alleged to have thrown fire into the other side. And in retaliation, the other group retaliated and threw fire.
Despite the outrage over the demolition of the Otodo Gbame community, Nigerians who reside close to this place seem to be very relieved. They say various atrocities have been committed.
What I can say from what I saw is that the Egun people have killed a lot of people, particularly Yorubas. Even the people from Elegushin, they killed them here.
Here is a very dangerous area, and there is nowhere comfortable with us that are living around them because they don't count us as human beings. Maybe sometimes if they are doing their Sagbetom festival, they always use Nigerians people to sacrifice in that shrine. So after then, they'll put them inside boats, drive them into the water, middle of the water, they'll throw them and come back. We say that we cannot do anything. Even our government say cannot do them because they have juju and there are many. So we are just get scared of them.
The issue has been one long on court appearances, at least for the Otodo Gbames who say government is trying to muzzle them out of the land. But the court had also the option of mediation between both sides. This January, the Lagos High Court ruled that the parties should maintain the status quo pending a resolution of the issues either by mediation or the final determination of the suit. Unfortunately, mediation failed.
The communities are willing for the mediation, but the Lagos State government unilaterally withdraw from the mediation, that they didn't believe in it.
Yes, the court referred us to mediation. Probably we can settle. But unfortunately, the demand of the people living in the riverine communities in Lagos State is that government should build them houses and relocate them. And we have over 300 slums in Lagos. So how can the government cope?
People started putting structures back up, but bulldozers were back in Otodo Gbame in March. According to the state government, the community ceased to exist after the clashes in November.
There was no demolition in Otodo Gbame because Otodo Gbame ceased, if you like, for want of a better word, to exist as a community since November last year, when it was unfortunately razed down by fire.
But the social media was up in arms against the government when on Sunday, April the 19th, its officials were back in the community, allegedly shooting and tear-gassing the people who fled in different directions in their boats.
The attack on Sunday was the worst of all of them because of the level of violence that was employed. There were 2 young men who were shot, one of them in the neck, he passed away, another one in the chest, he's alive, but it was a serious injury, and all of that shows callous disregard for life.
Monday, Idowu claims he was a victim of the last eviction exercise.
Everybody was sleeping, something like 5 o'clock. There's policemen with all those agbil, they just come. When they come, they start to shout. Everybody to come out. They start to shoot anyhow. When we start to park the road, those agbil with those policemen, there was far place before. They just come the place we should enter inside to park something like 3 things outside like this. To enter back and come outside, we just see them on our front. Those policemen, one of the policemen will face me and shoot me. When he shoot me, the shoot just went inside my belly and come outside. When she come, my second to carry road and go up like this, the bullet just enter here for her and she dead.
The Nigeria police has never been part of any act of death or whatever that has been happening there. Rather, the Nigeria police has always stood behind the settlers.
But the Lagos state government has denied violating court rulings on the demolition matter. It insists it acted in the interest of the security of Lagosians.
We did not contravene any order of court. Government is not interested in land or acquisition, as I've said, or revocation. What we are saying is basically security and nothing more.
Does the eviction of residents and non-settlement of these waterfront communities not portend further security risk to Lagos residents?
Let's just assume that the community was full of kidnappers and militants and all the other things that they've been saying. On Sunday, when they came there and they did the demolition, what happened to all those so-called kidnappers and miscreants and criminals? And they were chased into boats into the lagoon and sent to go on their way. No one was apprehended. No one is facing prosecution for any crimes. They're all still at large, now in so many different places that the government wouldn't even know where to find them now. So even if there were militants there, have we actually solved the problem? No.
Even if you go to Miami, the places they call ghetto, it's like your Victoria Island, places they refer to as ghetto. You know, it's like your Victoria Island. And so when you see, the government would not say, oh, let's demolish these places because people living around are not comfortable. What they do is to ensure that they try as much as they can to police such environment where the poor who are vulnerable to crime live.
As onlookers continue to watch the unfolding drama, they await the judgment of Justice Unigbanjo come April the 26th. Lijadu, TVC News, Lagos.